Today, we're going to take an excursion down to a Costco Business Center. I'll explore what that is, how it's different from a regular Costco. We'll look at the rows and piles of meat that's available here, as well as other bulk items that are even bigger than a regular Costco. So let's go. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel where we talk about low carb, delicious and nutritious food, travel, and health for our keto-friendly lifestyle. Please like and subscribe, and I'll bring you new videos every week. So Costco Business Center really caters to restaurant businesses. It is different from a Costco Warehouse, which you might normally shop at, as it mainly focuses on bulk restaurant supply and food items. For example, you're not going to find clothing or toys or some of the seasonal gift items you might find at a regular Costco Warehouse. But if you have the chance to visit a Costco Business Center, it is quite a trip. And despite the name, any Costco membership allows you access to the Costco Business Center. It does not have to be the Costco Business membership. Starting from the non-refrigerated section, this is about 2/3 of the store. Here you'll find bulk items of your usual cooking oils, such as 3 liters of the Kirkland olive oil, to 15 pounds of shortening, and 35 pounds of pan and grill oil. It could be quite a workout just to carry home some stuff. Here there are 1-gallon containers of coconut oil. Think of all the MCTs in there. And here I passed by what I thought was gardening soil, but actually these are bags of beans. 25 to 50 pounds of pinto beans, black beans, or lentils to be exact. Next, you have your usual canned goods, such as diced tomatoes, tomato puree, or diced tomatoes. Except that these are almost 6.5-pound cans. Look at the size of that thing. Further down, there are cans of albacore tuna. Each can is a little over 4 pounds. That's a lot of tuna. Here you can compare what this can looks like next to what you would normally buy at a Costco Warehouse. Next, I'm going to enter my favorite section of the store, which is the refrigerated section. At a normal Costco Warehouse, this is a small room that has produce and a separate room maybe for dairy and eggs. In the Costco Business Center, this refrigerated section takes up the entire sort of back part of the store. Maybe 1/4 or 1/3 of the entire store is refrigerated. Pro tip, if you're going to spend some time here, definitely bring a jacket. It gets cold. Now my favorite items are to look at the meat. Boxed lamb, anyone? Now to be honest, I don't frequently buy meat here. It's only if I have a large party, or if you happen to have a large freezer in the garage. It's a great place to buy some meat in bulk. Now what's nice is there's a very large selection of USDA choice meat, as well as USDA select meat. At the normal Costco Warehouse, you're usually choosing between the USDA Prime versus the USDA choice, which tend to be on the pricier side. So if you're looking to spend a little less money, or you're not too concerned about the USDA Prime designation, the USDA Select or Choice designations present a lower cost option. For example, here's a whole beef brisket. With the USDA Prime version, it's $4.99 a pound, so an entire brisket will probably set you back. So a 14-pound brisket would set you back about $70. The same brisket, but USDA Choice, is only $4.29 a pound. So the same 14-pound brisket would only be $60. Depending on how much marbling you're looking for in your brisket, that $10 savings might be worth it. I have a 2-hour brisket recipe in the Instant Pot that I'll put in the links in the description below. Likewise, here's a choice tri-tip for $7.99 a pound, one of my favorite cuts of meat. That same tri-tip as USDA Select is now only $4.19 a pound, almost half price. You'll know from my grilling recipes, I'm a big fan of ribeye. Here is a ribeye roast, USDA Choice for $11.49 a pound, the Select version for $7.99 a pound. Great for that Christmas prime rib dinner. Lastly, my go-to cut of meat for steaks is the New York strip. This one is priced at $11.49 per pound for the prime, $8.99 for the choice, and $6.69 for the select version. Sometimes I might prefer a less fatty version to avoid flare-ups on the grill. I also put my New York strip recipe in the description below. There are even some less common cuts, such as the sirloin colette. Happy hunting! It's not all about beef. There's also a sizable pork section, with many options for different types of pork. From pork shoulder or pork butt to baby back ribs or spare ribs, or even pork loins for pork chops. You can find all your pork needs here. Now, one of my favorite pork items to look for is pork belly. There's so many recipes that pork belly can make, such as crispy skinned pork, and I'll put links in the description below to those recipes. Now, if you're going to make crispy skinned pork, you'll need pork belly with the skin on, and they do have a selection of that here as well. Also great for pork keta. Now, there's also a wide selection of prepackaged refrigerated goods in this entire refrigerated section. These are the typical items you would find behind refrigerator doors or on refrigerated shelves at a local Costco warehouse. Here, it's all in the wide open. Now let's talk about eggs and dairy. So definitely for eggs, if you need a lot of them, like 15 dozen or 180 eggs to be exact, this is the place to go. You can also get bricks of cream cheese or 5-pound tubs of sour cream or cottage cheese. Now, continuing in this refrigerated section, all the produce is also here. While the quantities are rather large, there's a much greater selection of different types of vegetables than what you would find at a local Costco warehouse. For a large party, you can get 4 pounds of guacamole to dip. Now, heading back out to the non-refrigerated section, along the sides of sauces, we can find plenty of salad dressings sold in 1-gallon tubs. That's a lot of salad. For barbecue fans, you can also get 1-gallon pourable containers of barbecue sauce. Now, if you do a lot of Asian cooking, you may be in the market for a 5-gallon container of soy sauce. Oof, I can barely lift this thing. Now, finally, if you follow my channel, you'll know that I use a lot of mayo in my recipes. It's actually a quite keto-friendly staple. Here's the gallon bucket of mayonnaise. Here it is compared to the 2-quart container you would find at your local Costco warehouse. And lastly, if you're a fan of Nutella, there is a 6.6-pound bucket, which is way bigger than the 2-pack that comes at the Costco warehouse, which already is way bigger than anything you'll find at your local grocery store. This one kind of blew my mind. And that ends my journey to Costco Business Center for this video. I think the key takeaways are, this is a great place for bulk restaurant supply and food items. If you need those types of quantities to feed either a large family or for a party, or if you own a restaurant. And remember, any Costco membership allows you access here, whether that's the normal Costco membership or the Costco Business membership. So what are your experiences at a Costco Business Center? What are some items that you would buy? Let me know in the comments below. And happy shopping! That's it for another video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day.